Hello everybody, this is the part 2 to Northwind Traders. So here we go.
Like I said, we have so many ways to manipulate data, and here we get a query that updated query to update the increase that we had to do, and we increased the cost of products by 25%. So we added 25% to the previous cost, and we can, as you see here, $18, $19 per price.
So this one is the parameter query. It was really challenging getting the dates in there. So we created a list of our clients sheet on Excel of the inactive customers who had no record since November 2007. And
Here also we created we pulled actually data from the Access database, and then we exported to Excel and provided to the management team to review if these associate have the right names and phone numbers and everything that they need.
so this is the price list of Plutzer and the linked HTML import. The linking, we found it pretty easy. So what we did, we examined the product prices published on the website for the Plutzer company, and then we updated the products table in our database with new prices as soon as they changed. To do that, we had to link the products table to the Plutzer company and imported product prices so it automatically updates. And then this next one, this was the problem on Greta. There was a power cut shortage, and she was unable to enter the loan payment information into the database. Then we couldn't figure it out. It took us an hour at least. And then we went to the design view of the customers and loans, and then we changed the zip code and the phone number, and then it worked. On the next page, we are going to tell what it really is. And Assam is going to explain this.
Yeah, and this is the analysis of Greta's database performance problem. As Lata said, we spent like a lot of months just to solve the problem that we faced here. Of course, by discussing each issue and by analyzing and taking point of view of each other into consideration. So we spent like a lot of time thinking about it and to figure out just what was the issue of the table and where it occurs. So we had to go, by analyzing the table, by doing analyze performance, and then make the necessary changes. So the problem that we face in this database were like two main problems. So instead in the zip code and the phone number, so instead of putting the number instead of text, we found that both of them were in text, the type of field. So that's why we had to make changes in order to make the table works, and we can enter the data correctly into the database so that the database can work, or perform properly. And the next.
Thank you, Assam, for the explanation.
Yeah.
The beauty, can you go back to the previous one? The beauty of the database that you can do a lot of things, but you always have to consider that the database needs maintenance. You always have to follow up and go find the root cause of any issues. You have to make sure that you have the right information there, right tables are linked in order to produce accurate data.
So the next one is going to be the
Macros. The macros, and what I'm going to talk about is the macros display a message when the records are found on a report.
Basically, when macros happen, we create a macro to define ourselves when no records are found within the document. So basically, that way when we run it, we can tell when no records are found or if records are found.
So to sum it up, it's an embedded macro, which we did by opening the customer report and design view, and it displayed the property sheet. Then we clicked on event tab to create this macro. Yes.
In here, this time we have a pop-up macro that shows us that there are no records found in the document.
Yeah, it says no records found because when we opened the customers table, we had to delete all the records. So we thought it was necessary to put that up. Originally, it wasn't like that. So
SQL statement.
the SQL statement, this was more like we modified an existing query by adding a criterion to the criteria row. We viewed it in SQL for the query and then constructed an SQL string from the query that sets the record source for report. As you know, it was originally, we had to create it for more than $65,000. And then we made it bigger so you can see it there. And the next one is going to
That time was great.
the Access database gives so many functions. We can use SQL as well as Visual Basics to manipulate and make the data go fast and keep maintaining the data and also keep maintaining the database and also reduce the time of processing information. And the
So
last
now
one-
finally,
Doesn't work if I do it.
the most anticipated moment is the conclusion. And our team manager has the honor.
Another dimension of the work that we perform for our clients, our firm, Northwind Traders, lives by the belief to approach each project with emphasis for quality and respect to the people, products, and those customers we serve on a day-to-day basis. Building trust-based relationships, strive for superior quality and distinctive impact. We hope you enjoyed our presentation. It was a great semester.
Thank you for your attention. And now we would like to know if you have any questions for our team.
We hope that you don't because
Does
there's a lot
anybody-
of
Going one,
Oh,
going
twice
two,
sold.
going
Sold.
three.
Sold.
Thank you.
I just want to thank my team. We had such a great team. We have been meeting
Every week.
on